And we are live here at Talladega Super Speedway, where tonight it is overtime for BRN. We are running a exciting, fun, just for shits and giggles race. And by the way, this is off kilter. I've been drinking a little bit. We're having fun tonight. It is not going to be anything crazy, anything stupid. We are going to be doing what we're doing. It is Talladega Super Speedway for the Joe's Karting 172, presented by the Left Turn Lounge. Left Turn Lounge is a Discord community, the first NASCAR Discord community on the service. And so if you want to join, you can join. But here we go tonight, racing the third ever Joe's Karting 172. The first time we will be racing here at Talladega Super Speedway. So we're looking forward to that here tonight. We got 15 drivers so far here tonight for this race. Of course, we got about another 4 minutes until we go racing or qualifying. So we'll see if anybody else maybe filters in at the last second. If not, we got 15 drivers for 65 laps ready to put on a show for us here tonight. Going to be a lot of fun, I think, as we get ready to watch these drivers get out here and put the pedal to the metal and try to win some extra cash at the end of tonight. With tonight's race, of course, we've got 15 drivers so far entered, and these drivers entered across all different walks of leagues that run here on BRN or that have run with me in the booth broadcasting. We've got Frank Davila right here leading this pack of cars. You got Andrew Lotes right there in the picture, Harry Lindmark as well. Those are drivers that come from the Sofa Racing League that runs on Thursday nights. You've got guys mixed in here. There's Stephen Thornton right there in that number 84. The 5 machine right there, I think, is Fidel Fabian, a mix of drivers that run different leagues as well. Thornton running in PSR, that only runs Saturday nights. And then you've also got Fidel Fabian, who runs there as well, among other leagues. We've got other drivers in here tonight, too. Mentioned Lindmark and Lotes and Avila. Hunter Collier's here. He runs ZASCAR on Wednesday nights, along with a little mix of some other series, Slide Drive Racing League as well, on Tuesday nights. So we got a lot of drivers from a lot of different leagues here tonight, ready to mix it up and just have some fun for a little extra off-season action. Fun weekend without NASCAR, of course. We got to have some fun. So we're going to run a Talladega race. So we'll try to do some more of these throughout the year as things go on. We got the first race of those lined up and ready to happen here tonight. Close to that time to send it to qualifying. Everybody just kind of getting some last-minute practice in a pack together, seeing how they race. 65 laps here tonight. Everybody's going to have one fast repair, and we have 3 overtimes at the end. Let's see if we can get clean to the end without needing to throw those extra laps into the mix, but that's where we're at right now. That's what we're looking at. We're just about a few minutes ago practice before we head into qualifying. I'm going to take a sip of beer, and we'll watch these guys kind of filter down the start finish line, heading back towards turn number 1. And if anybody cares, my drink of choice tonight, I drank some Coors Banquet, and right now we're working on Blue Orchard. So that's been my pick of alcohol. If you're under 21, don't drink. If you're over 21, I'm not going to tell you what to do with your life. We're just turning some final laps. There's Fidel Fabian right there. It's Hunter Collier into the wall. Back to the back here. Piling in there is Matt Steiner. He's running here tonight as well in the number 38 machine. The Elliott Sadler scheme. Can never miss him in an Elliott Sadler car here on BRN. Got Randy Payne, one of our color commentators that joins in with me, as well as Enrique Cucalan, who are on the track that will be racing here with us tonight, as well as Ryan Bogey in the number 35. He'll be here tonight racing. Get a good camera shot. There he is right there at the front of pit road. Got 2 Fortnite cars tonight, Bogey and Collier together, running the same scheme essentially. There's the 35 car. So should we get ready to advance this session and heading into qualifying? We got 16 drivers registered and entered so far, ready to go racing. So we should be getting the advance here. And there it is. Of course, practice doesn't really matter here in super speedway racing because it's just kind of a crapshoot. You're just really just racing together with the same guys, and nothing really happens after that. So We'll head into qualifying. We've got 2 laps in the next 5 minutes for each driver to turn to try it at the fastest lap to start on the pole position for this race here tonight. It is single car qualifying. Everybody's by themselves. And why not show what a BRN zone as he races out here tonight? Randy Payne in the 00. This machine, of course, is the David Rudiman Aaron's Dream Machine from 2011. That was running the NASCAR Cup Series. Randy Payne running that tonight here on his Xfinity car as he makes his way on the racetrack. Of course, Super Speedway Racing has 2 different styles of qualifying. You've got the ideal first lap on the top, second lap on the bottom. You got other options that other drivers choose as well, where they'll kind of go for that fast lap on the first lap. So we'll see which one pays dividends tonight to get the pole position for these drivers. I think we got some more drivers joining in as well here last minute. I think Shane O'Neill, Justin Rott have just joined in as well. They'll be joining us tonight. Drivers across different leagues. Shane O'Neill in the Sofa Racing League. Justin Rott runs in the Slide Job Racing League. He's also run Saturday nights in the BSR Truck Series. As everybody coming around here this time, Randy Payne going to start his qualifying lap. We're following the 00 right now. A couple guys further ahead, including, looks like, I think, Harry Lindmark in the 10 and Hunter Collier in the 1. They will likely be our first laps set here tonight as they make their way around this giant 2.66 mile super speedway. And we have it set to, fuel should be, you should be able to make it with just 1 stop if we go green to the end. Do I think we're going to go green to the end? I'd be shocked if we do. It's a super speedway race, so we'll see. But they have the ability to make it, I think, on just the 1 stop. That'll come about lap 35-ish. If not, it might be 2 stops. You might be saving some fuel. We'll see what happens. But Harry Lindmark, Hunter Collier, the top 2 spots right now. Matt Steiner jumps second fastest. Randy Payne now second fastest in the 00 as now he starts his second lap. And you're going to see him just hug that double yellow line. Plants it all the way on the bottom as close as he can, as sucked up as he can, to make sure that he gets as good a run as he can get without any issues as they come around here down the backstretch. And heading for turn 3 against that double yellow line. The 54.607 comes in from Lyndon Bingaman, pardon me. I think Lyndon went for the first lap, fast lap. Andrew Lode's going for the second lap. He goes a 56.93. It's a 54.518 for Harry Lindmark. Second lap reigns supreme as Hunter Collier goes a 54.599. You see Randy Payne down on the apron as close as he can get. He's wanting to get the fast lap as he can. It's going to be 54.501 for Randy Payne. Right now he's currently going to be our pole sitter. We'll jump back to Justin Rott in the 76 machine. I'm not sure if Trading Paint's loaded his scheme in or not. We'll try it again because I doubt that's what he's running in that machine. He has a lot of paint schemes he runs himself as well as just other schemes in general, so I doubt that's what he's actually got on the car. And we'll see. It should load up here. Give it a split second. It's acting like it's going to load something. He's going to cross the stripe for his first completed lap. It might load a paint scheme. It might just keep it solid white. We'll see. There we go. And it looks like it's going to be the grunt style machine that Spencer Boyd drove. I want to say it was 2018 when that 76 machine was on the racetrack in real life. So he didn't have similar success at Talladega. Spencer Boyd, a winner in the Truck Series at Talladega. Back when Johnny Sauter tried to force Riley Hurst below the WL line, got penalized for it, and it gave the win to Spencer Boyd in what is the funniest race win I think we've ever seen. Tate Fogelman topped him maybe, I think it was 2 years later, but Tate Fogelman is funny, but Spencer Boyd is funnier because, man, he is not good. So, Justin Rott across the stripe here for his lap to count. When he hits it, it's going to be a 54.9. 5:28, third fastest for that number 76 car, and that's going to likely be the last qualifying time that we get because the checkered flag is going to fly and we are ready to go into this race. So we are officially hitting the point where everybody's going to get on the grid and get ready to start this race. We have got ourselves a decent field. 19 cars right now registered for this race. Everybody that's in it has got a chance to win it. They got a chance for some money if they can win it. Let's take a look at the starting grid to see how they're going to line up. Randy Payne is starting on the pole position with Harry Lindmark to his outside. You got Justin Rott and Matt Steiner together in row number 2. It's Andrew Lotz and Lyndon Bingaman in row 3. Hunter Collier and James Bomar together in row 4. Then it's Simon Lindmark and Michael Walls that round out the top 10. The rest of your field here, as they're lining up, it's going to be David Duran with Fidel Fabian on his outside. It's Braden Avila with Ryan Bogey together in row number 7. Row 8, it's Enrique Cucalon and Matthew Stotts. And your field gets rounded out in 17th and 18th by Stephen Thornton and Shane O'Neill for a total of 18 cars ready to go racing here tonight. We've got 65 laps for 173 miles. One faster pair for these drivers, 3 overtime attempts, partly cloudy skies, and a track temp of 134 degrees. As everybody starts to get to the grid, I mean, we can try to dial up. I've got him kind of sitting right here in this booth with me. I can dial him up real quick for a split second, see if he wants to talk to us. Hey, Enrique Cucalon, it's Dustin out in the booth. You got a copy? I don't think he heard. We'll try again. Enrique Cucalon, Dustin out in the booth. You got a copy? He can't hear me. He quite literally can't hear me. We'll talk to Shane O'Neill. How about Shane O'Neill? Shane O'Neill, you got a copy?
I know, so I got you. Sorry for the delay.
Oh, good, Shane. Well, you're going to be starting shotgun on this field tonight, last place. But do you feel like that's a benefit for what's going to be a nice, long, green run, hopefully, to the end of it?
I hope so. I think the strategy for me tonight is just to have fun, ride around, and then hope that everybody else destroys their cars so I can sneak in at the end.
Well, we'll see if you can do it, but starting shotgun on the field, just what do you think about the competition you have tonight? Everybody that's showing up from all these different leagues that run here on BRN.
It's awesome to see. Yeah, a lot of familiar faces here. We got people here from SOFA, from ITPN, from even some like Ryan Bogey, who's usually in the booth. It's nice to see him and my relative. I love racing against him, so it'll be a lot of fun tonight. And thanks for putting this on. Thanks for hosting.
Well, we'll see how it all pans out, Shane. Hopefully you're in victory lane tonight. Best of luck to you, buddy.
Thank you.
And that is Shane O'Neill starting shotgun on this field here tonight, ready to go racing at Talladega. Mentioned 18 drivers in this field. I think Gabe Cazzola had joined, I think, just to spectate. He is not on the grid. Michael Walls also did not make it to the grid of this race. Not sure if he will run or if he just got in here and decided against it. We'll see what Mike decides to do. We're getting ready to go racing. Of course, mentioned there is a prize pool. It's not a big prize pool, only $25 to the winner. Hopefully, the next go-abouts we can get a bigger field size and we can get a bigger prize pool for these drivers to make it a little more worthwhile. It's most we can get this week. From me, myself, personally, that's what I could get up and was able to put together. Like I said, as this season, off-season goes on, hopefully we can get some more special events here on BRN. Hopefully we can get some more prize pools for these drivers to give them more incentive to show up and more incentive to race. But hey, Talladega race for $25, it's still nice. It's still a prize. It's still good enough, I think, to give these guys a little umption to try to win. So we'll see what happens. But as it stands right now, I think we've got 17 drivers that are on the grid and ready to go racing. The pace car is going to dive off. Randy Payne, Harry Lindmark, drivers from 2 different series that run here on BRN, they're going to come together and clash here at Talladega. The 00, the 43, they show up with the 00, and the 10 will come through the tri-oval, come to the start-finish line. They'll get the green flag. We are racing here at Talladega. Green flag is in the air. Side by side across the line, lap number 1, give the lead to Justin Rott. You see Matt Steiner jumps to the outside lane after the 17 of Lyndon Bingaman did the same, did not get good results, dropped to the back of the outside lane. Now side by side again, here comes Randy Payne on the inside, charging back, a push coming from Andrew Lotz in that number 31 machine. On the ticker, he'll show up as the 96. So we're going to have a lot of different numbers correlating and corresponding to who runs what. But I'll try to call them based on what their cars are here on the racetrack right now. But 76, he's on the trigger, he's on the car, and he's on the point right now. Justin Rott leads as he come around lap number 2, coming to completion. Lap number 3 about to be underway. You see this push coming from the back. Andrew Lotz shoving that double zero. Randy Payne through the tri-oval, trying to push him out ahead of Justin Rott, who's got help from Harry Lindmark. And back behind them, James Bomar in the number 20 machine. A big split. Like I said, it's almost just different drivers across the different series. You got guys that are associated with slide job racing here, leading the lines. Justin Rott, a driver, and Randy Payne, a commentator. You got Andrew Lotz and Harry Lindmark together back there in row number 2. They are both racers on Thursday nights in the Sofa Racing League. And row 3, you got guys that kind of mix it up in different leagues. As you see Villa giving a push to Simon Lawler. They're going to go through the middle here. They're going to shuffle James Bomar out. Here comes the Lindmark brothers together. Big push there to Harry from Simon. Just walking the pull there. That's going to allow the 43 and 51 to link up on the top side. Loser in that exchange. James Bomar shuffled out from 3rd in the outside lane. He drops back to about now 5th. Oh, Justin Rott pulls an aggressive block, trying to block still. Oh, they're almost wrecking. Saves it, does Harry Lindmark. Somehow, some way, they keep it straight. An aggressive block gone bad for Justin Rott. Harry Lindmark is able to recover and keep it still pointing in the right direction, but just dropping back now to 8th. That stacks up the outside lane. The outside lane gets stacked up. I don't know how they didn't wreck there, but they kept it in the right direction. They kept it pointed clean and green. But now the push is coming from Simon Lindmark onto Andrew Lotz. These two race together on Thursday nights. Then they got Randy Payne up ahead of them, who I think is maybe going to make his debut next week. If not, he's probably going to make his debut, or he's going to join me in the booth. I'm not sure which one. He joined that league Discord, I think, Friday night. So we'll see what happens with Randy on Thursday nights. But Justin Rott back to lead in the outside lane, now getting pushed by James Bomar. The outside lane forming up here. Comes Braden Avila to the outside, jumping to the top. He's going to try to make a 3rd lane stick. A winner at Talladega in this series, in the Sofa Racing on BRN. That was last season, season number 9. He was able to win the least special way possible. The entire field wiped out behind him on the last lap, so he had an easy cruise to victory lane last season. He's looking to pick up another Talladega win here on BRN. Right now, though, it looks like we're about to be 3 wide for this race lead. As here comes Avila with a push coming from the 17 of Lyndon Bingaman, and he's also got Ryan Bogey and Matthew Stotts up on the outside. They've formed up 4 cars and trying to push forward. Meanwhile, the middle lane has got Justin Rott, James Bomar, Enrique, Harry Lindmark, the tail of it. The inside lane's got the most cars, though. It is Randy Payne, Andrew Lotz, Simon Lindmark, Hunter Collier. I believe behind Hunter Collier, I want to say it's David Duran in the 51, and behind them, Shane O'Neill in the 24. On that time, Justin Rott scored as your race leader. Middle lane taking advantage outside. Out a little bit here behind the 25 of Braden Avila. Really good that inside line. Andrew Lotz has really been good with that double zero. He's giving him the pushes he needs to get ahead and stay ahead as they head for turn 3. See that outside lane bobbling a little bit as the 17 of Lyndon Bingaman. They're dropping back even further as now there are only 3 cars on that top side. Still neck and neck, though, between Randy Payne and Justin Rott. Really, no one's able to take a big advantage compared to the other. The outside lane dropped back to 4th on the outside, 4th in the lanes with Harry Lindmark there on the inside. And you see Hunter Collier going to line up there with the 51 of Simon Lindmark. 2 51s in the inside lane. Simon Lindmark and David Duran, but the outside lane gets the push down the back. Here comes Justin Rott, surging back to the lead, clear of the inside lane. Does he pull down or does he stay up top with James Bomar? He's going to pull down. Jumping from that outside line, inside line, as there's Enrique Cucumano to jump to the high side of James Bomar. He'll shuffle out of this one as he jumps up to the top. Everybody goes by. Look at Randy Payne jumping to the outside lane. He'll pull up in front of Bomar, and he'll try to take the lead back from Justin Rock. Randy Payne leads in the line that time, making their way back through turns 1 and 2. And if you see on the ticker, we do have a car that's 36 seconds out of this pack by himself. It's Gabe Cazzola. He missed the grid. He joined late. And so he started from pit lane. He's been hoping for a caution. Oh, Payne got really sideways close to the 76. Just about lost it. Kept it straight. And here we go. Rock gonna clear out ahead once again with help from Andrew Lotes and Simon Lindmark. See James Bomar gonna move out. He's going to try the outside lane. No one going to go with him, so he'll drop back as Randy Payne now has help from that 43 machine of Harry Lindmark. Harry Lindmark is a Season 8 champion of the SOFA Racing League here on BRN. Down to this Thursday night's league that we run. He's doing a good job, though, tonight here at Talladega. He's going to extra race in. He just ran Rockingham this past Thursday night. Of course, the slate of races on BRN this week. The Slide Job Racing League heads to Indianapolis this upcoming Tuesday night. So we got to shuffle out again there. Bingaman gets shuffled to the high side from Braden DeVilla's bumper. And that's going to slow the outside lane again. Now Harry's going to have Simon behind him as Simon jumps up from the inside lane to the outside. Oh, Randy, a little tight there on the bumper of Justin Rott. But as we look and just keep following the action all over this track, everybody trying to find their footing and see where they want to be. And Randy Payne left by himself. Justin Rott and Andrew Lotes jump to the high side. Now Simon Laura has it. Oh, Lotes! Contact again with Harry Lindmark. They keep it straight again. Rott pulls to the low side in front of Randy Payne as they storm down the backstretch. Harry Lindmark has surged through the middle. He's clear of the inside lane. Randy Payne on the apron. He's going to drop back. Going to lose it here as he's dropping back to the rear of this field. He'll get it behind Fidel Fabian. Can he keep the draft of this pack? As Harry Lindmark up to the race lead. You can see up in the distance the lap car of Gabe Cazzola. They are approaching him. They will catch him here shortly as we hit lap number 10 complete. Stayed green all the way through. Now Harry Lindmark takes the lead for the first time. As we have two right now of drivers that run in the SOFA Racing League. But look at the move right there to the outside lane. Here's Matthew Stotts in a 14 jumping up there. Matthew Stotts is the winner in BSR. I broadcasted that race where he took the victory at Michigan for his first career win. He's looking to see if he can pick up another win here on BRN, though. Looking to go for a Talladega victory with Ryan Bogey and David Duran helping three drivers and have won at Michigan in the BSR Truck Series. James Nowhere doesn't want to stay behind him. He's going to go to the outside. See there, James Nowhere trying the outside right now. And they're catching Gabe Cazzola. Matthew Stotts is your race leader with help from Ryan Bogey. Gabe Cazzola up ahead of this pack. He's down there on the bottom, likely going to slip down the apron, let everybody go, or at the very least hold the bottom lane. All you can ask him to do is just hold the line, and that's what it looks like he's doing right now, holding the bottom lane, staying out of harm's way. Right now, he's in a good spot. If we do get a caution, he would get the free pass. Randy Payne has lost the draft, so if he does get lapped, it could be a problem for Gabe if he doesn't catch the draft. If he feels that clock sort out at least, get around that 18 of Gabe Cazzola. They're going to do so. Harry Lowe going to pull in front of Stotts! Oh, sideways! Saves it again! Everybody scattering. Oh, there they go! Justin Rott's around. Stephen Thornton is around on the apron there. It's Andrew Lotes, Matt Steiner, David Duran, Shane O'Neill all involved. Caution flag flies for the first time here at the start of lap number 13. We go under the yellow flag for the first time here tonight. it looked like it maybe started with David Durand in the 51 machine. Try to get a better angle of it here for you on the BRN replay. Just kind of with James Bomar, and around he goes to the inside. He tags the inside wall. Everybody's scattering from that 3 wide as Stotts comes down. Bomar right there, and then just slight contact, and around he goes. Justin Rott turned back up across the field. Go and see the perspective for the 76 machine of Justin Rott. See what happens to him here as you see Durand gets slightly sideways and turned across the track. Lotes involved there, and then Rott able to keep it off the wall, and I think keeps anybody else really hitting him. He's able to avoid this one. He's A-okay with no issues whatsoever. We'll go right on board with one of our BRN colleagues. How about Ryan Bogey's on board as this all plays out directly ahead of him. Once it all happened, leaves it in the dust. Ryan Bogey able to survive that one. He right now sits 8th place. It's Braden Avila. He scored his race there at 14. Gabe Gazzola, the lucky break as soon as that caution comes out, he gets lapped. He gets back on the lead lap. Same thing as well against Randy Payne. Keep him from going a lap down. He'll stay on the lead lap, and he will be back up in this pack. So, looks like some of the field may be pitting here. Indeed, it's going to be everybody coming to pit lane. Braden Avila shooting in last second. He'll pit and lead everybody down. For the most part, everybody down. Call right here is going to be taking some fuel, trying to get to the end of this race, or at the very least, get as close to the end of the race as you can get. Avila slides into his stall. Looks like just fuel only in that 25 machine. Ryan Bogey stopping short of his stall. Simon Lindmark slid past his stall. And Avila easily ahead on pit lane. Only one to take fuel only, it looks like. There goes Hunter Collier leaving pit road now as well. Randy Payne. Pardon me, it's Fidel Fabian. There's Ryan Bogey. Matt Steiner. Their top 5 off of pit lane. Had 2 drivers that elected to stay out. Enrique Cucalan in the 22, Lyndon Bingaman in the 17. They both elect to stay out. Do not pit under this caution here at lap number 15 right now. Should get the 1 degree next time by and get ready to go back racing on lap number 17. So the field is going to come around. Should get the 1 degree this time. When we get 1 degree, we'll be going back racing on lap number 17. Get the action back going here at Talladega. So Enrique Cucalan is your race leader. It's going to be two cars that stayed out under this caution. That is Kukulon in the 22, Bingaman in the 17. Braden Avila is in third. Hunter Collier fourth. Fidel Fabian is in fifth. And I see on the outside lane two drivers linked up together. Hunter Collier and Ryan Bogey are going to be linked up on the outside lane together. Could see something come with those two together. Matt Steiner goes for a bit of an adventure on the backstretch here. Heading down now into turn number 3. Here Kukulon going for an adventure. Down in that pavement area, down all the way to the bottom of the racetrack. They can both hear me, so they both know that I'm talking about them right now, so... Steiner is coming back. Trying to save some fuel. I think Kukulon doing the same thing. Of course, see a lot of real-life paint schemes in the track. You see the 38 Matt Steiner, the Elliott Sadler blackout paint scheme that ran the 2004 Clash at Daytona, I believe. Could be mistaken. Right ahead of him, Fidel Fabian driving the number 33 machine that Kyle Busch drove in the Xfinity Series race at Charlotte, I want to say 2 years ago, back in 2024, is when he ran it. Pace car's off. We're heading for the restart of this race. Kukulon through the restart zone, gasses it up, green flag back in the air. Oh, Steiner gonna wreck in the back. Caution back out just as soon as we go green. Matt Steiner that goes around. So we might have just a quick yellow for a single car spin. We'll take a look at the replay and show you what happened on the restart of this race and what happened to Matt Steiner. Stacked up behind Fidel Fabian, gets the 38 turned around. I think Fidel Fabian might have missed a gear. Staying on board here. Oh no, actually the stack up starts up ahead. Braden Avila and Enrique Kukulon maybe, but that's where Fidel Fabian gets checked up, and that checks up the back behind him. Sends Matt Steiner for a spin. So we should get a shortening of this caution. It should be a quickie yellow. Get ready to go back. Should be able to go back green here very quickly, very soon. So a bit of a tizzy, a bit of a spin there to restart there on lap 17. Looks like we're getting 1 degree this next time by, so we'll go back green on lap number 20. So we'll see how it all shakes out for this next restart. Hopefully we can get it without having any problems of wheel spin. Got some guys coming down pit lane, likely either topping off on fuel, changing tires, doing whatever they wish to do. But Braden Avila is joining that group. He already just came off the pit lane. The big two were Enrique Kukulon and Lyndon Bingaman. Those two did not pit yet. They're going to make their first pit stop of the night tonight right now. Other drivers just coming in to top off on fuel to try and at least get a little extra fuel mileage out of this race. See if they can't push it closer to making it on fuel. We're in that window where we're going to make it with just one more stop, obviously, but the later you can make it happen, the better you can hold off for a caution. The better you can hold for a caution, the better chance you have trying to win this race. So track position is always going to be everything. So we're 1 to green. It is Hunter Collier and Ryan Bogey, the top two. They elect to stay out. So does Randy Payne. So does Shane O'Neill. We've got 4 drivers that stayed out on the racetrack. After that, everybody else came down pit lane and is ready to come back, roar back out to the back of this field. We'll see what happens. So we're getting ready to go back green. Green here. Hunter Collier is the control car. The outside lane is just 2 cars because of how many people stay or pitted under that caution. Only 4 drivers stayed out. There's the 4 right there side by side. Everybody else came down pit lane. Green flag gonna fly. Launching back racing here at Talladega. Looks like Harry Lemark was back on pit road. David Durand as well, just now rolling off of pit lane. The packs are split in 2. As Bogey, James Beaumar, Justin Shane O'Neill, Hunter Collier, Randy Payne. Fidel Fagan on the other side. Second pack led by Braden Avila. They got a little bit bobbled, a little bit stacked up on the initial restart there. They get a single file, sorted back out, going to try to reel back in that lead pack, trying to catch the draft of Andrew Lotes. Matt Sedgwick and Kukulon together further back as they go 3 wide now for the race lead. Beaumar going to be split by Ryan Bogey and Justin Rudd heading down the front stretch. He'll have help picking up him. Fidel Fabian, the 33, going to push him into turn number 1. Leave it to 2 like-minded paint schemes to link up together and push their way to the front. Ryan Bogey is your race leader here with Hunter Collier in second. You see the 0-0 Randy Payne now in front of David Beaumar on the outside lane, trying to get a push coming here to get ahead of this 35. High side there's David Durand, gonna let the field go by him. Oh, Gabe Casola saves it. That shuffled the inside line for a split second. The 51 cars almost make contact. Randy Payne, pardon me, it's Simon Lindmark and David Durand about made contact there in turn 1. As they head down the backstretch now, Randy Payne, James Beaumar side by side for the lead. Oh, wrecking! There they go! Gabe Casola's involved! It's Lennon Bingaman! Simon Lindmark is in it! Heavy damage to the 51 as Simon Lindmark. Caution flag flies again. 51 is going to have to use that fast repair. Hasn't used it yet, I don't believe. No, he has used his fast repair. Oh. And that's going to be a killer for the 51 as Simon Lindmark, of our drivers in the Sofa Racing League, he is going to end up going home empty-handed here tonight. We'll take a look at the replay and see what happened to get the 51 into the outside wall. Battling for position, we gave Zola. Zola trying to come to the middle lane. Contact Doring with the 51 to Simon Lindmark. Simon trying to get down, and right there, contact made. That sends the 18 around into the 17. Linda Bingaman was right there, innocent bystander in that regard. See it right here, Zola trying to get up on the outside of Shane O'Neill. Loads pulls up, so they start dooring each other, just kind of dooring. Then right there, that last bit of contact sends the 18 sideways into Lyndon Bingaman. Simon Lindmark caught up, and he gets the worst of it. His night pretty much over now in the 51 machine. So we'll see some more split decisions on whether to pit or not to pit. And it looks like a lot of the field decided, you know what, now's a good time to pit. Justin Rott, Randy Payne, some of the leaders coming down pit road. See them leave pit road. Justin Rott leads the field, leads the charge. Of course, the limited tire sets for the field. They're not going to worry about if they take too many tires. The field will double up this next time by to get ready to go back green. James Bowmar, Braden Villa, Harry Lindmark all electing to stay out under the caution. Doubled up, ready to go back at it here. Talladega will restart with about 40 laps to go. 40 laps to the end of this race. When we get the green flag, it's going to be James Bowmar, Braden Navelli in the front row. Harry Lindmark is in second. Justin Rott should be, Harry Lindmark is third. Justin Rott should be fourth, second on the outside lane and inside lane respectively. Pardon me. The beer's hitting. He got Ryan Bogey and Fidel Faden. They're going to be third on the inside and outside lanes respectively. I don't know why Justin Rott's laying back as far as he is, but he is. More power to him. He can do what he wants. He's his own man. I don't give a shit what he does. Ready to go back racing. About 26. It would be risky to make it from here. So here we go. James Bowmar, Braden Navelli are going to lead us back to green, to the restart zone. Green flag flies back in the air. Back racing here at Talladega. Great launch on the inside from Bowmar. Harry Lindmark trying to reel back up to him as Navelli's now got help coming from Justin Rott back behind him. through turn number 1 now. 40 laps to go. It's not quite yet go time. You got plenty of time to recover. I think a lot of these guys that pit under this last caution might be saving fuel to get to the end of this race. It'll be close if you can make it. I don't think you can make it. I think it's going to be right on that window. If not, it's going to be right under the window, where you cannot get to the end of this race on this green flag run. James Beaumont, though, leading the inside lane. Braden Avila leading the outside lane. Charging back on the top side. Here they come, coming for the race lead. It's a side-by-side effort coming through the tri-oval. Avila with help from Brott. Beaumont with help from Lindmark. Beaumont goes up the track a little bit, now coming back down in line. Harry Lindmark going to shove that number 20 machine out in front. They're still shuffling about a little bit throughout the back of this field, trying to find out where they want to be, where they want to go. Gabe Gazzola's gotten back up in the mix right here, and the number 18 machine. Kind of checking to see for these drivers who's used their fast repairs yet and who hasn't. I see James Beaumont has already had to use his fast repair, as has our current third place car of Harry Lindmark. Looks like Gabe Gazzola has used his, as has Stephen Thornton, as has David Duran. Duran having to limp around with a damaged car pretty much the rest of this race until he get it all fixed, or he can maybe just, or until he gets taken out of the car. It doesn't matter. But you see a third lane trying to form up. That's Gabe Gazzola trying the outside lane. I guess he figured, you know what, might as well use this one last lifeline I got. He can just go balls to the walls. Other drivers maybe trying to save it, play conservative to make it to the end of this race. Now the inside lane starting to push a little bit further forward. Avila really dropping back on the outside. Now side by side with Hunter Collier just about. Now Ryan Bogey is third in the inside lane. Now outside lane, we got 4 cars lined up right now. Need to get paired together. Gabe Gazzola drops to the apron, gets back up in line. Matthew Stotts is right there. Now Gabe Gazzola jumps to the high side. He's got Matthew Stotts behind him. 5 cars together, and you see that run. Here comes Avila on the outside lane. Beaumont going to have to leave twice. He tried to maybe think about going up there. Decides to stay tucked down low. In front of Harry Lindmark is Avila. Now Justin Watt charging back for the race lead. Avila leading the outside lane. Justin Rock going to go to the top side as Avila jumps to the bottom, actually. Rock stays low. Thought about going high, I think, until the 25 dropped down. He's got Fidel Fabian behind him. Look at Gabe Gazzola working the outside lane. Trying to make a charge forward here. He's got help from the number 14 of Matthew Stotts and the 51 of David Durand as they come down to the tri-oval again to cross the line and hit lap number 30. Down the back stretch of Villa leads with side-by-side action still heating up in the front. Here comes Justin Rott back on the outside lane. Oh! Villa gets turned! Back up in the pack! Big one here at Talladega on lap number 30. Braden Avila involved was the catalyst for that. A bad push on the inside lane. Around he goes, and back under caution we go here at Talladega. We're going to take a look at this one from the sky, and you'll see it kind of happen into turn number 3. The push from James Beaumont, and around he goes. And Avila back up on the track. Andrew Lotes, Gabe Gazzola, David Durand, Matthew Stotts, Stephen Thornton. A lot of cars involved. We'll see if we can ride Enrique Cupola and see his on board. He's in the middle of this pack. We'll see what he sees as it happens. Beaumont up ahead there on the inside lane. We'll see the 25 spin down to the apron. Right there, back up the track he comes, and Enrique just lets off, lets it all happen ahead of him, and just gets by. But for Braden Villa, it's likely race over. Enrique Cucalon, I think, blinked out. Right here. Matthew Stotts, nowhere to go. But for David Duran, it's 9 over. Matthew Stotts should be able to get his faster pair in. I think Braden Villa just might have used his, so he is back rolling. So Villa is still alive and still in it. Andrew Lotz is coming to get his faster pair, I believe this time. That car is skewed sideways. Gonna need some help to get to the end of this race. So come to pit lane. Only Fidel Fabian and Randy Payne stay out. As we'll watch the race off pit road. That's Hunter Collier rolling off first on the inside lane, on the outside of pit lane. Justin Rott, James Bomar come off next. Another shortly to follow. There's Andrew Lopes coming off pit lane. Fresh car for that 31 machine. He is going to be quickly back in the swing of things with a brand new race car for him just about halfway through this event. Of course, the Joe's Karting 172 here at Talladega, the third annual, not really annual, kind of just the third event for the Left Turn Lounge on Discord. If you are looking to join the oldest NASCAR server on Discord, that's Left Turn Lounge. It's discord.com/Left Turn Lounge. Join that. Talk about all your favorite racing series or anything like that, or just anything in general. That's what we're the center of, and that's what is hosting this race tonight. Post that invite link there. Everybody that wants to join. So as we get ready to get back to racing, Fidel Fabian is the leader. See Kip Cadillo shooting off pit lane, trying to beat the pace car. I think he might have just barely beat him. Fidel Fabian, Randy Payne, Hunter Collier, Justin Rott, James Bomar, the top 5 as we get ready to go back racing. The one faster pair putting some drivers on their last life, having to use it there, like James Bomar, Andrew Lotz had to use their faster pairs. Looks like Brady Villa, Matthew Stotts have used theirs. Stephen Thornton has. So is Gabe Guzzola. So is Harry Lidmark. Harry Lidmark is on pit lane though. Still getting the amateur pair. It is likely going to be the end of his night as well. So the Lidmark brothers both going to likely be out of this one. So is the field. 2x2, getting ready to go back racing. Mentioned a lot of these guys from different leagues here on this BRN with us. Slide Drop Racing League racing this Tuesday night in Indianapolis. The Sofa Racing League runs this Thursday night Coming up, we'll be racing at Kentucky Speedway, my home track. Woo, love it. Looking forward to seeing that. It's upcoming Slide Job Racing League Tuesday nights here on BRN at 9 p.m. Eastern. So for Racing League, it's Thursday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern here on BRN. Hope to see you there for both those races. It's going to be a lot of fun to see and a lot of fun to see what kind of show we put on. Of course, different into the season. Slide Job Racing League has just 4 races to go in their season, and the SOFA Racing League is about to race their 4th race of this season. So bit of a split here, coming to the end of one season, beginning of another. We'll see how it all shakes out this week here on BRN. To the Iron Rails restart zone, it's Fidel Fabian leading the field to green, and back up through the gears they go. Randy Payne on the high side, the top side. Gonna get a better push coming from Justin Ront. Hunter Collier not able to really get up to the back bumper of the 33 just yet. Coming down the backstretch now. With these wrecks that have kind of split this field up, we've got down to 14 cars on the lead lap. Last car being Gabe Cazola in the 18 as they come down the backstretch. A push coming on the inside from Hunter Collier. Fidel Fabian trying to surge forward to the race lead. Fabian with a push coming. He's going to get clear just about. Randy Payne trying to get a surge going there. He's going to get a run. But here comes the push from Hunter Collier. Randy Payne shoving to the middle as there goes Justin Rott with James Beaumont on the high side, leaving Payne high and dry. But all that does is slows up the outside lanes. Hunter Collier, Ryan Bogey. They're actually going to pull up outside of Fidel Fabian. They're going to go for the race lead. Collier pushed by Bogey. Together, these two make it a perfect duo, battling down the backstretch here at Talladega. They'll clear to the inside. They'll take over the top 2 spots. They come to the stripe this time. Make it 30 laps to go. You see the outside lane kind of petering out here. Randy Payne back side by side with 4th and inside lane Andrew Lowe's, but he's getting the charge coming here with the push coming from Justin Ron and James Bomar. 3 cars on the top side working compared to 6 on the inside lane. Randy making a charge down the backstretch. Payne with help from Justin Ron, catching up to Ryan Bogey and Hunter Collier, the race leaders. Fidel Fabian, 3rd on the inside lane. Andrew Lowe's is 4th, and Matt Steiner, 5th on the inside lane. Then behind him is Braden Avila, who was involved in that last accident. He has gotten his fast repair, back out on track, and back up to pace with this field. As now here comes Randy Payne, charging down the front stretch through the trioval with help from Rotten Bobar. Here he comes to the race lead, coming to the stripe this time. He'll lead it to the line, and we'll see if that 3-car grouping can work better than that car, 7, maybe 8 cars. Down low, Randy Payne gets turned! Ryan Bogey, Fidel Fabian, Avila's in it again! And Matthew Stotts is involved as well, but a big hit for Braden Avila, likely going to end his night after just getting that car fixed. He tows it, and he's likely done with it. So take a look at the replay and see what happened to Randy Payne in the 00. Oh, he tried to pull down low and clear Hunter Collier. Does not get clear, and around he goes. Braden Avila takes a big hit. He's done for the night now. See it all happen ahead of him. Payne didn't get clear, and right here, Avila nowhere to go. See right there, Fidel Fabian down the track into Matthew Stotts, further back. Randy Payne just trying to clear to the inside. He wasn't fully clear. And around he goes in front of the field. Ryan Bogey tagged. Fabian a big hit. And some more cars, and it takes out like Ray Navilla. Likely, maybe Matthew Stotts. So we're pacing right now. It is Justin Rott who has scored as your race leader over the driver, the number 1, Hunter Collier. So Rott leads the field to pit road. Got some that stay out. James Bower, Andrew Lote selecting to stay out here. Like I said, we've hit that point where pretty much you can make it to the end of this race on fuel from here. Overtimes, of course, are going to be a different story if we get to that point. I don't think we do. But if we somehow do, this is where the pit stops come in handy. So as we watch this field pace right now, cars are coming off pit lane. We should be getting restart lap 41. I'll be right back. Alrighty. We have successfully ran into the bathroom in the booth and made it back after making a quick pit stop like the rest of the drivers have. We're ready to go racing for these last maybe 25 laps here at Talladega. So if you're tuning in here on BRN, welcome you here. My name is Dawson Allen. I run this channel here on YouTube. I do have a Twitch channel as well that runs sometimes. I think I'm kind of shifting over, focusing on the YouTube side of things. We run league races for iRacing. We do broadcasts for those. If you are interested as a prospective league owner trying to get a broadcast going, please do reach out to me. You can find me on Discord at the username Liberty Bibberty. You can find me on other social platforms at RealDAllen2000. Just reach out and say what you got. See if we can figure out if we can get a broadcast going for you, and see if we can't be your broadcast provider for your iRacing league. So if you like seeing that is, of course, what we're seeing right now is not an example of the whole. You can go look at our other past broadcasts that we have run for our other league races to see what you'd be getting, and if you want to reach out after that, and who knows, love to have you. Love to have you as part of the BRN family if you're a new prospective league owner looking for a broadcaster. But if not, if you're just here for the racing, then who the hell cares about prospective league owner and broadcasting stuff? We're here to watch some racing. 25 laps to go at Talladega is a long time. It's even longer if you're the lead car. James Bomar is going to be your leader when we go back green. Andrew Lote is on his outside. You got Justin Rott is in third. Hunter Collier back there in fourth. And then it's going to be Matt Steiner who is going to line up fifth place as we get ready to go back racing. We got 25 laps to go. We got $25 on the line for the winner of this race. Like I said, as the season goes on, we'll try to get some more big dollar races going and more planned out races going. At some point, I do want to have a dirt race of some kind. I want to host a 410s race. That's one that I really want to check off the list of hosting because those are a lot of fun. I love the 410s on iRacing. So keep your eyes open for that too. We're going to have some more races during the NASCAR offseason that we run here on BRN and that we will be racing. So make sure to tune in for those. And we'll see what happens. But pace car's going to dive off. James Bomar, Andrew Lotz are your front row, heading around through the tri-oval towards the Geico restart zone. 25 laps of action left here at Talladega. And of course, it's not yet go time, really. I mean, pay window's not open just yet, but some drivers might feel like it's about time to start pushing for the front. Green flag is back in the air. Let's go! Push from Justin Rott. Gets James Bomar clear. Outside lane does not really get going. Lotz leading it. Is now Matt Steiner third on the inside line. Just about clear, but they're going to try to set up for the run down the back. They've got Shane O'Neill, Hunter Collier pushing Andrew Lotz in that 31. Now the back the field goes, heading for turn 3s and 17. Lyndon Bingaman kind of dropping down below the apron, back up on the track. Gabe Gazzola, a little bit of contact, but able to keep it straight, keep it rolling in the right direction. As Bomar still leading, but here comes the charge in the outside lane. Andrew Lotz with help from Hunter Collier coming back for the race lead. Lotz trying to power to the front. And he's doing so now on the outside. Here comes Lotz. Back to the point. Bomar fighting back on the inside lane. Enrique Cucalon trying the top side, not able to make it really stick. As Bomar leading, Rott pushing him. Neck and neck right now as they head through 3 and 4. Really getting an edge on the other. Lotz clears, he pulls down low. Outside lane now led by Hunter Collier in the 1, Shane O'Neill. There's Fidel Fabian, Ryan Bogey, and Enrique Cucalon. 5 cars in the top lane with Matt Stotts behind them. Really only 14 competitive cars left in this race. Anybody that's up here still got a chance to win. Bomar surging back out in front, leading with the help from Hunter Collier. In the car. As they make their way down the front stretch. Through the tri-oval, Bomar leading on the outside lane this time. Lotz is still right there with them. Outside lane really benefits down the straightaways. Of course, in racing, you really see the outside lane surge forward and move forward as they come around, straightaways. Inside lane takes the benefit the shorter way around through the corners. Outside lane gets the runs on the straightaways to get ahead and try to stay ahead. Right now, that's what Bomar is trying to do with Andrew Lotz on his inside. Across the stripe this time. 21 laps to go. Bomar again leading the top side. Collier pushing him. At the inside line, led by Andrew Lotz with help from Justin Rott in the 76. Having mismatched drivers from different leagues here on BRN. Lopes leading at the line that time. Ooh, bit of a bobble. They keep it pointed together. As they head in the back, see Enrique Coulon jumping to the outside lane, trying to make it work on the top side. Can't quite do it as Bomar still leading from what is the middle lane. And now here comes Fidel Fabian and Ryan Lowe on the outside lane. They're going to quickly shuffle back down to the bottom lane, the middle lane. Lopes leads. He might think about it. He thought about it. Maybe he stays in front of Justin Rott in the 76 as they head for the tri-oval. 19 laps to go when we hit the start-finish line this time. Up on the end of this one here. Still side by side. Lowe's lifting a little bit there on the outside lane. Got really tight on Bomar's door. Heading back for turn one. Still side by side, still neck and neck. Down in the bottom lane. Bomar still holding in the middle. Hunter Collier maybe thinking about trying to step out, trying to pull up the outside lane and trying to go for the position on the 20 car. As they head back into turn one still, Bomar with the advantage over Andrew Lopes. Still tight on each other. Continuing the battle, neck and neck. Nobody giving an inch. Got that time, coming to 15 to go next time by. You're further back. If you're outside the top 10 or right at the fringe of the top 10, you're going to figure out what you need to do to make moves to get to the front, to get out ahead of all of this. They head for turn number 3. Shane O'Neill third in the outside. Kind of shaving high. Hunter Collier thinking the same. The number 1 machine fading back as Andrew Lopes now clear out ahead of the outside lane for the race lead. Does he pull up or does he stay low? He'll stay low for now. Does he pull up now with the run coming from Bomar? He'll stay on the bottom lane. 15 laps to go here at Talladega. Randy Payne to the outside lane. Enrique Coulon goes with him. Can they generate a run from back here? Randy trying to draft with Ryan Bogey just ahead of him. Shuffling about here as Randy Payne gets to the outside lane, pushing from Enrique Coulon, trying to make this third lane work here on the top side with 15 to go. Lap car coming up ahead, that's Harry Lamarck at the 43. Talladega 4 lanes wide. Everybody can navigate that 43 machine effectively and get around them with no issue. You see that the 00 and the 22 have moved up to the outside lane, or what will be 4th and 5th in the outside lane, and see what they can do. Can they try to make another run at the race lead? Beaumont is still side by side for the top spot. Oh, down the apron is Matt Steiner. He gathers it up, pulls it back up on track. Does he keep the draft? Maybe. We'll see if he can stay up the pace. Third lane formed. Randy Payne coming with help from Enrique Cucalon and Ryan Bogey. Lotz is clear with the lead for now. Now here comes the charge again from Bomar. The push coming on the outside lane for Randy Payne. Enrique Cucalon, Ryan Bogey. Now Harry Lindmark. The 43 machine is 11 laps down, and he's going to try to push him to victory if he can on the outside. Lotz clear out front. What does he do? You have to make a decision here. Split second. You don't get a lot of time to think. Do you pull up the block and outside lane? Do you stay there? Oh, Gabe Cazzola saves it. Stacked up the inside lane a little bit there. The 17 backs off. Not a lot of drafting help. The outside lane has got the most numbers. 4 cars lined up nose to tail. Here comes Randy Payne. The push from Cucalon. The charge on the outside. Ron pushing Lotz. Beaumont pushed by Collier. Oh, Cucalon, Bogey out of line, pushing each other. Payne is in the lead of the line this time. No! Lotz, 3 wide for the top spot. Payne was able to save it. Cucalon saves it. Bogey saves it. And now that's allowed the outside lane to fade back. The middle lane forming up. Look at Hunter Collier jump to the top side. Coming around next time by 11 laps to go in this race. They're 3 wide for the race lead. Collier and Lotz side by side up front, but now the outside lane fades back. Lotz charging through with the inside. Does he make the move to the top side? Just as soon as the high lane fought forward, it dies back down. All right, maybe trying to shove the 31 up high. 11 more. Collier left by himself. Door to door, side by side, leaning on each other are Beaumont and Lotz for the race win. More cars jump to the outside lane. It's Randy Payne, Hunter Collier, Ryan Bogey on the outside. Middle lane, it's got James Beaumont, Gabe Cazzola, and Harry Lindmark, who's 11 laps down. Need I remind you, we talked about the driver of the 25 winning at Talladega. We need to talk about a 2-time winner at Talladega in the Slide Job Racing League, and the most recent winner at that racetrack, Gabe Cazzola. Oh, Lyndon Bingaman! In the grass, Shane O'Neill's around. Does it trigger a yellow? 10 to go, no caution. We stay green. Andrew Lotz won Atlanta in Season 9 of the Sofa Racing League on the new style Atlanta with the Super Speedway style package. He's got a shot at this win. Mentioned Gabe Cazzola, multi-time winner at Talladega in the Slide Job Racing League, winner at Daytona in the NASCAR Cessna Cup Series this season as well. He's got a good shot to win another Super Speedway race here on BRN. Collier, though, to the outside, does not want to be denied. Beaumont thought about going high. Instead, he stays middle lane with Cazzola. 9 to go. Lotz leading. Top 9 pretty much on a breakaway with some help with a lap car in the middle there. The 43 of Harry Lindmark. Harry's only hope to trying to win this race is if a caution were to come out and he could try to get his laps back then. But to do that, he'd have to not get swept in the accident. That would take him out of it. Andrew Lotes leads. Pushed by Justin Watt. Outside lane, led by Hunter Collier. They're dropping back a little bit in the middle lane, led by James Bomar still as they cross the stripe again. 8 more laps here at Talladega. And if you're in this top 10, you know you got a shot to win this race. Even Stephen Thornton right there in 10th place, that 84 machine. He has fought hard to get back in the top 10 and be there with a position, with a chance to win tonight. He's still got a shot. He is right there in the mix. Further back, you see Matthew Stotts, Matt Steiner are lined up nose to tail together, 11th and 12th. They're not out of it. They are not looking good. Up front, James Bomar pulls in front of Andrew Lotes to take the lead of the inside line. Gabe Cazzola now leads the middle. Hunter Collier still in the outside lane. Bomar has not liked being a pusher. He's liked being a control car all race long. And right now at the line that time, he was behind Cazzola, just barely. But he's looking to finish ahead. He's looking to win this race if he can. Bomar, though, bottom of 3 wide again. Collier's got some really good help. Ryan Bogey and Fidel Fabian. Cazzola's got help from Harry Lindmark, Enrique Cucalon, and Stephen Thornton. Really good pushes coming behind the 18 as well as they come down the backstretch. Ooh, tight on the door. Gabe Cazzola, Andrew Lotes. Coming around this time. 6 more laps at Talladega. James Bomar just hoping to keep everybody behind him. He so desperately wants to see the white flag, but he's not got it yet. Collier, big run on the outside lane. Cazzola still side by side with him as they head through 1 and 2. Middle lane down to 2 cars. Outside lane down to 3, and the rest are filling in the bottom of the inside lane. Oh, Bogey sideways saves it. As he does that, Cazzola jumps to the top lane. And they're shuffling about. Andrew Lotes goes middle. Rott now going to push Bomar. That shuffling around really threw everything for a loop, and Cazzola going to have no help. Collier and Bogey move out of the way. He gets down in between the two of them as they now settle to push the 43 and the 31. Andrew Lotes leading the outside lane. Bomar leads the inside. 5 more laps at Talladega. Look at the run Lotes gets. Inside of 5 laps to go. It's all out from here. Nobody's going to lift for anybody. They're going to take, they ain't giving. The win is on the line here. Only thing, there's pride and there's money. There's no points, no anything. It's just all about winning this race. And James Bomar does not want to be denied his victory. He has been up front dominating. He has been leading that outside line for a lot of this race tonight. And he wants to finish it with a cherry on top, a checkered flag, and a payday. And he is going to have to fight Andrew Lotes for all he's got, as well as the pack behind him. Just 4 laps to go. Andrew Lotes leading the line that time. Good pushes from Justin Rott in the 76 machine, but he wants to get up there and win this race too. He is not going to be resigned to finishing as the runner-up, the guy that pushed the guy to the win. No, he wants to win to himself. He's going to have to find a way to get on the 31 machine, or at the very least have the 31 machine wipe himself out. Lap traveling up ahead, that is going to be the 24 of Shane O'Neill. The 14 and the 38 car of Matthew Stotts and Matt Steiner have fallen 20 seconds back of the pack, so they would need a yellow flag or a wreck on the last lap to have a shot at winning this race. And they stacked up on the inside line there behind Justin Rott. Randy Payne a little bobble, but he keeps it straight as they come around this time. 3 laps to go. Got the time to hold your breath. Shuffle the outside lane. Fidel Fabian going to drop back to the back of this pack. Bomar and Lotes still side by side for the race lead, still leaning on each other. The aggressive side drafting these two are doing is really going to play dividends here in this race. Lotes, when he does that, though, he leaves himself open on the inside lane. Look at Fabian cut down to the bottom to get to the inside lane. Good move by that 33. Could be the move to win this race. Shane O'Neill off the racetrack, out of the way. He stays down. He lets the field go by. Two laps to go. Beaumont leaning on the door of that 31 of Andrew Lotes. As they head into turns 1 and 2. Coming down the backstretch, it's about time to make these moves if you can make them. And there's Hunter Collier, Ryan Bogey, Gabe Cazzola, and Fidel Fabian jumping the outside lane to see the outside lane form the inside lane. Oh, Bogey gets turned! Kukov onto the wall! Somehow they keep it pointing. No, caution's out. Cazzola, Fabian, Bogey involved. And we are gonna have overtime here at Talladega. Contact with Bogey and Cazzola there as they're both wrecked trying to get around. We're going to have to go back to the BRN replay and see what happened to get Ryan Bogey into Gabe Cazzola that stacked this field up. Here's your replay here. Bogey into the back of Collier. Cazzola doesn't get him square. That sends Bogey into Kukalon. Bogey goes around. Cazzola goes around. Fabian and Thornton just kind of get swept up in the mix of things. They're involved as well, and they will not have a shot likely to win this race. So Harry Limmer going to go by in the inside lane. He is 11 laps down out of 10 laps down. He has been given permission. I say he's been given permission. I'm the one who gives permission, and I told him, let this guy get the laps back that he can get. He let his car get repaired all the way back to where he could race it. So he's going to go turn those laps, try to get back on the lead lap as best as he can. Of course, with the caution coming out here, you're going to have about maybe 2 or 3 caution laps. So with that, he's only got a set amount of time to catch up and get as many laps as he can. But hey, the more laps you get, the better. As Beaumont and Rod had a little bit of contact there. Under caution, a little bumper tag there for the 2076. I don't think anybody's going to pit. I don't think anybody needs to pit. I think we should be able to make it to the end of this race with no problem. Some birds are going to pit, though, for damage, just because they need to pit for the damage. Lap-down cars are getting their laps back. They're going to get their multiple positions they can get. So we're going to go back green in overtime. Overtime restart coming up here, number 1 of 3 that we have. If you are new to NASCAR or any kind of oval racing, don't know what overtimes are, it's essentially 2 laps of racing left. We'll restart with 2 to green, 2 laps to go, I should say, when we go back racing. When you get the 2 to go signal, if we get back around to the white flag, that's it. We're going to finish the race on the racetrack. It's going to be a race to the finish. If you do not get to the white flag, we have another caution. We're going to re-rack the field and do another restart and go back at it again. That's going to mean essentially that you're going to have another restart. So that's where we're at right now. See if we can get to the end of this with just 1 overtime attempt, as we're in extra laps. Lap number 67 currently underway. We're going to restart lap number 68. Complete this race. It's 69 to the scheduled 65 lap distance. Right now we've got 6 cars lined up. Double file. That is Andrew Lotes, Justin Rott, 1-2, James Bomar, Randy Payne, Hunter Collier, Stephen Thornton, and Matt Steiner now is in 7th. Enrique Cucalon is in 8th. Matthew Stotts, Ryan Bogey, Shane O'Neill going to be 9th, 10th, and 11th. Gabe Cazzola in 12th. Trying to catch back up to this field with a chance to win this race. Should be a fun one. So if we get another caution, we'll have another restart, but this could be the ultimate restart of this race. This could be the game changer or the game breaker for some of these drivers in this field. Trying to win this race here in the first of the off-season antics for BRN, the Left Turn Lounge hosted race here, the Joe's Karting 172. We're happy to have you here on BRN on your Saturday night, taking away time on your weekend nights to join us, whether you're racing or whether you're watching, tuning in to see your favorite drivers, or just tuning in for a good time. Pace car dives off. It's Andrew Lotes, Justin Rott, 1-2, side by side, coming around, heading for the United Rentals restart zone to take the green flag. A 2-lap shootout here at Talladega Superspeedway. Green flag will fly when Andrew Lotes matches the gas. We're back to racing. 2 laps to go. Andrew Lotes gets a good push from James Bomar. Justin Rott on the outside lane with help from Randy Payne in the 0-0. As they're side by side down the back, Justin Rott gets the push from Randy Payne. Hunter Collier right there is third on the outside lane. Oh, Rott's going to go to the inside and block Andrew Lotes now. As they're coming around this time, coming for the tribal, Lotes going to go high. There's Rott trying to block. Rott's going to get stuck down on the bottom. Oh, a push coming for Lotes. He gets a little sideways. Rott leads at the line. No. Lotes is going to maybe lead here. White flag is out. One more time around. Justin Rott, Andrew Lotes side by side. A dogfight for this win as they head down the backstretch. Oh, Lotes getting hard to dry. Randy Payne on the top side. 3-1 for the race lead. Gotta make your moves now for the race win. Lotes is in control. He pulls to the bottom. Outside lane. Randy Payne gets turned. Around with a 0-0. Matthew Stott's involved. Can Andrew Lotes control this field to the line? He's going to have to do it through the tri-oval. Rott coming on the inside, trying to push. Here comes Hunter Collier on the outside, but it's not going to matter. Out of the tri-oval, Andrew Lotes is going to win the Joe's Karting 172. No! For a second, it stopped scoring like Rott did. But no, it is Andrew Lotes, your race winner here at Talladega. I was going to say if they might have DQ'd him at the end. but he is good to go. Andrew Lotes takes home the checkered flag. I believe this is his second here on BRN, and is the first of the drivers. Like we said, we want to hope to have some more of these races here this off season, and to kick it off here with the Joe's Karting 172. So Andrew Lotes is going to burn it down here on the front stretch, celebrating in victory. What a race, what a finish there for the driver of the 31. Andrew Lotes, as he takes home the checkered flag, celebrating here tonight. The first winner of our off-season races here in the Left Turn Lounge with the Joe's Karting 172. So he continues to burn it out. We'll see if we can get a hold of him and see if we can talk to him. Our winner here tonight, and of our cross-league competition, the first winner of it, it's going to go to the Sofa Racing League with Andrew Lotes taking the checkered flag here tonight, winning at Talladega. So as he continues to burn it down, he's going to park it right here. And we're going to take a look at our finishing results from tonight's race. Didn't have many cars tonight. 19 cars, but you know, we still had a fun race. Nonetheless, Andrew Lotes takes on the checkered flag over Hunter Collier. Justin Rott comes home in third. Matt Steiner finishing tonight's race in fourth. Enrique Cucalon, BRN colleague, coming home in fifth. Then it was Gabe Gazzola, Stephen Thornton, Ryan Bogey, James Beaumont, Shane O'Neill were our top 10. Then it was Matthew Stotts, Randy Payne, Fidel Fabian, Harry Lindmark, Lyndon Bingaman, Braden Avila, David Duran, Simon Lindmark, and Michael Walls were the rest of our field of 19 drivers in tonight's race. We'll see if we get a hold of our race winner here tonight, Mr. Andrew Lotes. See if we can get him to join us. And see if we can talk to the man who takes home the checkered flag tonight in our first off-season race. Just gotta wait and see if we can get in here. He's of course celebrating, likely just now got out of the cockpit of the car. I hear Ryan Bogey popping in here. There's a Mr. Ryan Bogey here. He was our 8th place finisher tonight. Ryan, why didn't you win?
Gabe Gazzola gave me a bad push, sent the car down into Enrique, and we all wrecked.
See, Brian, that sounds like excuses.
That's why I didn't win.
That sounds like excuses, and I don't take excuses. For that reason,
What else do you want me to? I haven't raced. I haven't raced on this game in like a good 2 months.
yeah, I mean, yeah, it's fair.
So I was a little rusty, but I felt like I was doing good. And then Gabe pushed me, and it just sent my car down into Enrique.
I mean, good enough. Wait to see if Andrew Lotes joins us here.
Got 8th.
Yeah, 8th place,
So.
still good finish, yeah.
Do I get any money?
No. If you were in the booth with me, you'd have
Damn.
gotten some money. Andrew Lotes isn't coming the next, minute or two. We're signing off from here because I gotta go to the bathroom. Got too much alcohol in me tonight.
You drink too much.
Not too much, but just enough to where I kind of feel like the bowel movement's coming. So
It's kind of a wreck fest out there, but we survived. We had a long brief run.
typical Talladega pay race, but you know what? That's fine. We had fun, and like I said, I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, I want to try to get a 410s race because I want to run a dirt race at some point. I want to get some excitement built up for that. I think that could be a lot of fun, and I think it'd be a joy to run. But I don't think we're going to get Andrew Lotes. He's not joined. He's still not joined.
I can pretend I'm Andrew Lotes.
All right, we're talking with Andrew Lotz, our race winner here tonight. Andrew Lotz, how'd you get it done?
Yeah. Stayed up front. Led the final lap. Won the race.
Well, Andrew, you're going to pocket some money. Oh, that's Enrique Kukulon's running in, too. One part of the BRN colleague. I was about to say, oh, he joined in just now. Nope, it's Enrique. Enrique had a good run tonight. He had a chance to win it there at the end. He comes home in 5th place, better than Ryan Bogey, so...
You didn't have to say that.
I did have to say that, and I did
Yeah,
say that.
Ryan and I did have a pretty good moment there.
Y'all made
Like when we
love
were
together. Your
3-1.
cars made contact together. But no sign of Andrew Lotz. The damn race winner ain't even going to join us. That's crazy. It is what it is. So, all right. Well, then in that case, we're not going to talk to Andrew Lotz. He's not your winner. Hunter Collier's going to win because I don't like Andrew Lotz winning and not coming to talk to me. So, and congrats, Hunter Collier. No. Andrew Lotz takes on the checkered flag tonight. He's your winner at Talladega in the Joe's Karting 172. We hope to see you guys around for our next bit of races that we'll run. Of course, we're going to run some more as time goes on here this offseason. Like I said, I want to get a 410s race, and these drivers are going to be forced to run a 410s race at some point because I'm going to force them to run what I want them to run. And if they don't run it, then I will fight them to the death. That's what it sounds like I'm going to have to do. So thank you, as always. Thank you to all our drivers that came out tonight. Thank you to everybody who tuned into this stream tonight. Thank you to everybody who came out and made this show possible. Congrats to Andrew Lotz, your race winner here at Talladega. Signing off here from BRN Overtime tonight. This is Dawson Allen saying so long. Have a great rest of your night.